Greetings people, this is Keith and Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 20 mod pack. And let's see, I think I this morning updated this to the newest version of the mod pack, the newest recommended version, which is 0.3, so 1.03, I forget what they call it. And everything seems to be working after I tweaked the I've taken some mods out, so I had to redo that. You have to redo that every time. Anyway, I think today I'm low on iron, in particular, and probably other things. So I think it's time to start a quarry. And instead of like going somewhere way out somewhere to do it, I think we're gonna do it down here. Actually, that is underneath here. This is the basement. We're gonna build a sub basement, and this we're going to build the sub basement with a quarry, and it's going to go all the way down to bedrock. Just because, you know, it's convenient to have all that room to do things like mob spawners or whatever, and you know, and it's right here. It's very convenient, very convenient. So the first thing we want to do is actually make the quarry. So, and we're going to use, you know, it'd be kind of cool to use the quarry. I think it's from Extra Utilities. I guess I could just type in Quarry here. I guess I need to put this sync in. There we go. Is it going to update? Oh, I have to redo it. Okay, so there's the Quarry from Extra Utilities, which is really cool, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough ender pearls. It takes It takes a lot of stuff to make this thing. Oh, it's really cool. So we'll go with all the good old Quarry from Buildcraft, which means I need a lot of gears. We need, we're going to need 2 gold gears and 2 diamond gears. Of course, to make diamond gears, you need gold gears. And anyway, so we got to start off by making some iron gears. Is that a new recipe? Yes, let's get this one. Oh, so we got to make stone gears. Okay, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we need 7 of these things? I don't have any. Oh, I had to make wooden gears first. Oh, I can make Ender IO ones. That's probably easier. Here we go, because I have all that stuff. Okay, so we need 7 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put those away. Then there's too many different kinds of gears. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And okay, so now we need to turn 4 of them into gold gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we turn 2 of those into diamond gears. And then we need a diamond pick. I guess I got to hit the button. Okay. So that should give us a quarry. I wonder how many diamonds I have left in here. I didn't put all the diamonds in the system, so 23. That's still pretty good. And I said, oh no, I did put them all in. I moved all the chests. You see, all the chests are gone. Also, I should note that there are 10 discs in here now. 10 4K discs, and you see plenty of them. 5 of them are completely empty, and 2 of them still have room for more types of items, and they all still have room for actual items. Anyway, I left the dirt in here because there's a lot of dirt. I don't want to put that all in there. Okay, so we got the quarry. Okay, we need a chest, and I have quite a few, so we'll take one of these. And we probably should have some barrels. So we'll make this kind of barrel. How many can I make? 4, that'll be enough. One for cobble, 1 for sand. We probably won't get any. Well, they probably don't need sand. We probably won't find any sand. So cobble, dirt, and gravel. Yeah, that's plenty. And I should probably grab some of those things. So I have dirt already. So we'll grab one thing of gravel and one thing of cobble. Actually, well, I won't worry about that right now. What's the other thing? Oh, wait, so I need item conduit. I need energy conduit. And I've got 10 in here, and I actually have the stuff to make more. There we go. So we'll just make as much as we can. Oh, that's going to be, I hope that would be more than enough. Okay, and I guess we need, do we need a lever? I'm not sure. I'll take one just in case. I don't know if I have any in here. I do, one. Okay, cool. And, oh, we need some landmarks. So we're going to make some redstone torches. I think we need 3 of these. Oh, yeah, we do need a lever for sure, for one thing. Oh, I guess we should put these up here. And then I have lots of lapis. There we go. So 3 landmarks. I think that's enough. And I think that's it. And it's dark. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to, I guess maybe I should just grab some ladders for now. If I have any ladders. I do too. I guess that's probably, probably not enough. I wonder if I guess I should make a few more. Oh, there's different kinds of ladders now. Huh. What is that? Why did that get in there? I don't have any of those things. That's weird. Rope ladder. Ladder. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. That'll be more than enough. And we'll take one more. Okay, and I was just thinking we should probably have a jaded ladder. It's really more of one of these things. So it's kind of weird to call it a jaded ladder, but that's what it's called. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I guess when it can't get everything, it like messes up. There we go. And I have some torches. So we're gonna go down here and I don't, well, the energy's down here, so we'll do it here, I guess. You actually don't need to have these things here anymore. These take a little long to break. In fact, maybe that might not be able to break it. I can, but it's just taking forever. Let's get a better tool. My steel pickaxe should be a little bit faster. Maybe it needs to be an axe, even though it's not really wood. I know I can pick these up, because I did it before. Well, I'll get rid of those things later, because that's just taking forever. Okay, we're going to dig down right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, one more. Okay, and then we'll put some ladders here. Oh, I did it in the wrong place. I meant to do it here. Need my things back. I don't need these things here. Okay. It got turned around or something. I don't know how that happened. Now my letters are gone. Try this again. There. So I go up and out. And close the door, and we'll put these things back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna do some digging because I got it. Well, I'll just do the first part here. So we're gonna go over here for a little bit. And I guess put a torch here, and I gotta think about where this is gonna come through. Put it through here. And I'm gonna dig down here a little. Ah, my shovel broke. Okay, so power can come down here, which means we should put the quarry around here somewhere. And, shoot. Oh, that was very bad. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally walked under it as it was falling. That could have killed me. Okay, so the quarry's going to be sitting around here, and we gotta decide, what am I thinking? I guess I need another shovel. I do have an excavator. That'll work. Okay. I want this to be a little bit bigger. Well, actually, well, yeah, I won't worry about that right now. So I'm gonna come out here a bit. Okay, and so what I'm thinking is placing down the first bookmark. I have to, I have to set the bookmarks here. Not bookmarks, I mean landmarks. And if I put that down and I put this next to it, it'll give me these guidelines so I can place the other two out, and then I'm going to place the quarry down right next to this thing. It actually has to be on the outside. So it's going to be here. It'll be okay, the quarry's going to go right here. And so I'm going to dig. I'm going to dig for a while, and then I will come back. I'm going to dig that way, and I'm going to dig that way. And when I'm done and I've placed the landmarks in the right spots, I will be back. Yes, and there's something else we have to check out. That's something I have to think. The quarry builds a frame, and the frame actually extends up a bit. And of course, if it goes up too high, it's going to destroy everything up there. So I have to make sure that that's not a problem. I might have to actually go to a wiki and because it's actually pretty high. I might need to go deeper down. I'm gonna have to check on that. Anyway, so I'll be back when I have this set up ready for the quarry to be placed. Ooh, there's an Enderman somewhere. Okay, I'm back. I've dug a ways that way and a ways that way. So I think that this will work. I'm gonna remove this lever. I don't know. I don't remember if I can right click. Is this right click? Not with this. Yes, that shows that it is indeed a nice completed square. Okay, and so I'm going to place. I guess I need to dig out a little bit here so I can get around. Okay, and we'll put a torch right there. Okay, we're gonna put the quarry right there. Bam. And now, this is the thing I was wondering about, is that we got this black and yellow frame is just to show where the first thing the quarry does when you power it is it starts building a kind of a superstructure, a frame, over the top of the big gigantic hole it's eventually gonna dig. And it's gonna go up that high, and it looks like that is not gonna interfere with anything. Because if I had made this thing, where am I at? if I had not made this thing deep enough, oh, here we go. If I had not made this thing deep enough, it would, you know, break through the top, and it's not doing that anywhere, which is good. I should double check this. How high is it? It is, actually, I should dig in here just a little bit to make sure it's not, it in fact is not. Even if the frame were outside the wall here a little bit, that would mean it would be destroying blocks eventually in my house, in the basement. I of course don't want that. Let's see. I just want to check how far down. So we got 1, 2, 3, just 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think we're definitely safe here. I want to see where there it is. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be 1 block down. I mean 1 block. Just gonna give me. I'm pretty sure that's not. You know, that could take out some cabling under here. If there is any. Maybe I should go down 1. I think I'll do that. Or maybe I'll go down 2. That won't be very hard to do. Just to be safe. Okay, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I've lowered everything down 2 blocks, and now I'm gonna place, that is, I lowered the landmarks down 2 blocks, and now I'm gonna place the quarry again, right there. We'll get our landmarks back. You can see how far I had to go. I didn't show this before, but this goes all the way over here, and it actually intersects with some of this ravine here. We have this ravine that's near my base, right? Here's the map. Here's this ravine. I've explored that a bit. I've done mining down in here, and I never really showed this before, I don't think, on camera, but it goes back here underground. I mean, the top is covered over, right? So this ravine kind of continues along here, but it's the top is there's land on top of it, so it's kind of like an underground ravine part of it. Anyway, so it intersects. This quarry is going to intersect with that, and this goes all the way down here, right? Got the other landmark. So this is here. And then we will grab that. And then over here we've got this other landmark. There we go. And this is about here, so it's going to be roughly here. This little corner might intersect with the river a little bit, with this body of water. I guess it is kind of a river. But I'm not, it'll be cool if it does. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but we might use that to our advantage later. Okay, so now I got to wire this thing up and place out some chests and stuff. I'm going to do that off camera mostly, I think, but I have to make sure, of course, I don't want any of my wiring that I put down to intersect with this frame. I want it to be all on the outside of it, because anything on the inside of this frame, I mean, the first thing the builder's going to do is start constructing its superstructure, which is going to be where this black and yellow line is, right? Anything that's there is going to get destroyed, like that block right there is going to get destroyed, but also everything inside of it. So this block here, all this stuff here is all going to get destroyed. It's not going to get mined, because it's not going to be dropped. They're just going to be destroyed. So I want to make sure that when I run this energy conduit, that I don't get inside of this frame, right? So if I went straight down, say I went straight down like this, right? This would be a big mistake, because these things would get destroyed, and of course then the quarry wouldn't have any power, so it would stop. So it would be silly. So I'm going to do that off camera, because I don't want this episode to go too long. It's already going to go a little long, I think. And when I have that done, I will return. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I think I have everything just about ready downstairs. I just want to change. I want to make this chest that I have into a gold chest, just so it'll have more storage. So we're going to surround this by gold, I think. Yes, that's how you make a gold chest. And we'll put this right here. We'll clear that out. Okay, so if we go down here, you'll see that I've pushed this back a bit. I think this is new, right? So, and I got the quarry down. Did I show that? I forget exactly where I ended up. But I cleared out a little bit of an area here so I could place down the blocks. And I just read, I wasn't sure about this. In the past, I've used Buildcraft pipes, right? When this thing starts, no, I've got the energy conduit routed here, so it's all ready to. I haven't connected it yet, so this thing won't start running. In the past, when you start this thing up, it's going to start expelling the blocks. Well, first it's going to build the frame, but once it actually starts mining, it's going to expel the blocks out of the top. And I've always had like Buildcraft pipes leading out, but I just read, I wasn't sure, I don't want to make any Buildcraft pipes. I haven't done that. What I want to use to, what I want to use to get to hold the items. Well, I just read that if you have an inventory next to it, it'll put the things into that automatically, which I hope is true because it would be really convenient. So we're going to put a gold chest right here, and it holds a lot of stuff. In fact, it won't fit in my interface. That's kind of odd. I never noticed that before. And I have this. I already automatically have my window opens at 1280 by 720. It should still be that way. Well, anyway. So, and then we're going to use item conduits to get things out of the chest. And, I'm thinking maybe I should, just to make this easier, do I want to put it in front? I'm going to run out of time because I'm thinking about this too much. I guess I'll go underneath. Okay, so, you know what? That's not going to do exactly things the way I want. Let's change this. I'm going to go get a regular chest. Do I have a regular chest in my inventory? No. I want to just pull out cobble and sand, or cobble, dirt, and gravel out and leave everything else in the chest for now. And the easiest way to do that without having to make an item filter, which I guess I could do, would be to have 2 chests. So I need to pick up this chest I put down just now and change it. So we're going to put this chest here, and then we're going to have item conduits here, 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 and I guess I'll dig. I need to be able to get down here and see what's going on. I'll put a torch here temporarily. Okay, so it's just an open hand. Okay. I guess I need a wrench. Don't do that. So I think I remember how to do this. Do I go like this? There we go. So extract is good. We'll do always active. Never active. Always active. That's what we want. Green channel is fine. Okay, so extract. And then we're going to have some barrels. We'll start right there. 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 Okay. And we'll put cobble in the first one. I guess I can just put all the cobble in. There. And I don't have any dirt on me. Or gravel. My timer's going to go off any moment now. I just know it. I think I accidentally hit you. Okay, so we want just some dirt. Gravel. I want to keep gravel instead of destroying it. I guess I could get rid of dirt, but I don't know. I like holding on to things and having a whole bunch of it, and then I'll get rid of the excess. Okay. Okay, dirt, gravel. I guess we need another conduit, and then the chest. And if I get a whole bunch of something else, then maybe I'll add something else. But we'll put that there, and then let's make. First, we'll lock these. Whoops. Yes. Okay, and we'll just make sure that these are all we have to make these all into imports. So this should be insert. Whoops, insert. Priority doesn't matter. And I don't think it does. Well, we'll just make it 1. Okay, and then this should be also insert. Priority 1, and then this will be insert. Priority 0 is fine. Okay, so that should all be working. Yes, so let's connect this thing up and see. Oh, I have my wrench made things invisible. Haha. Was it Y? There, now I can see everything. That's what we want. I thought my energy conduit was gone for a moment. What in the world? Okay, so once I connect this up, we should see something starting to happen. There, so there's the laser. It should be getting quite a bit of power. So what it's doing right now is clearing out the place where it's going to put the frame. Oh, and I guess it does drop. Does it? Oh, that probably drops because it destroyable is under it. I don't think it actually drops the blocks. I think they disappear. Well, let me see how much time I have. Okay, this is going to... We have a little bit of time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on recording, but I'm going to speed things up when I edit this. I will speed this part after this. So we'll see this actually all happening, but it should happen really fast. And then I'll come back and we'll just see how, if this is working, if this is actually filling up with items like it should be, and everything getting moved over, you know, into the chest. And then I'll fill in this stuff and make it look a little nicer. And that'll be the end of the episode. So here we go. I'm going to speed things up. Okay, I'm coming back to normal time just for a moment because, you know, I saw all those red blocks shooting out way up. I guess they kind of go in a big parabolic arc, but I saw them shooting way up, and in a moment I thought, is it clearing out stuff way above the frame? And that freaked me out, you know, because it would be destroying part of my base. And I went upstairs, and it's like, they're shooting way up high. But it's not. There's some of them now. It's just the way visually they wanted it to work. So you can see the highest it's going here is the very top of where the frame is. I'm here in the, like a far, not the farthest corner, but a far corner, so we can get a good look at what it's done so far. It just so happened that it started, you know, I guess it starts, I don't know if this is usually the case, but it starts off at the opposite corner from where the quarry is. I expect there to be some mobs starting to spawn, but so far all I've seen are some bats, or I've heard them actually. So, okay, I'm going to go back to spinning things up. Well, that's strange. Okay, so it's finished clearing out the area, and it's now building the frame, although it didn't actually clear everything. I don't know why. I guess it'll take care of the rest of it once it's built the frame. And there are some monsters in here, which we will kill. Anyway, I'm going to speed things up again, and I'll come back when it actually starts to mine. So we'll see, so that we will see if it's actually working. Oh no, wait, it should be mining now. That guy's going to come and get me. Did anything show up in here? Oh, there is. So I think it's working. Let me kill this guy before he gets too close to me. I guess he gave up. Okay. So we can see that there's this like mining laser that's on this, I don't know what to call it. There's probably a word for it. This thing that goes back and forth. I know there's a word for it, I just can't think of it right now. Anyway, so I don't remember how much was in here. Probably there was definitely less gravel. There's only one piece of gravel, so it's definitely picking up gravel. It's gonna pick up that gravel right now. There, you can see it going up. So this is definitely working. In fact, I guess it's the item kind of started pulling out things fast enough that I'm not really seeing things in that chest. But we got some obsidian, cool, and some flint. There was some lava over there, which I poured some water on. So the quarry cannot dig underneath lava. There's the bat. Okay, so this thing is working, and we have to wrap things up. This episode is probably going a little bit long. I ran out there when this thing was when it was getting close to being done. I ran out there and picked up blocks like this sort of quartz that were going to get destroyed because they were out here, right? But all this stuff here that's on the bottom is all going to get mined up, so I'm not going to lose that. And I guess we're getting a little experience points. It should pick up things lying in the ground. Anyway, and there's some infused stone. Okay, so it's getting plenty of power. It's going to take a while though. We should check how much power this thing is using. I don't have these machines on. Actually, this is getting low. It's going pretty fast. So let's turn on the machines, the Stirling engines, and see if this is gonna get a net gain. Okay, it's going up, good. I gotta put in a controller to turn these things on and off automatically. Well, all right, so I'm gonna let this run. This is gonna take a while. This thing, I think, is probably running at full speed for this quarry, but it's still gonna take quite a while for it to dig down. Hopefully we'll get lots of iron and other coal resources. We're definitely gonna get lots of obsidian. Okay, thank you for, cobblestone. This has been Keith and Modesto, Built a Quarry. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day.